Cal, thank you for the breakfast invitation, but I've got to be at a fashion show rehearsal in about an hour.
Oh, of course. I don't know how I could have forgotten. I mean, the way Julie raced out of my place. Julie and Caleb stayed at the farm last night.
Yeah, I understand. Listen, why don't you come in and join us for breakfast?
Us? Oh, hey, Evan, I didn't see you sitting there.
Hey, Cal, come on in.
Well, I reckon you're going to be busy at the fashion show as well, huh?
Well, with Ellie still in New York, I'm the lucky guy.
Oh, try to control your enthusiasm.
Well,
It's not one of Evan's better days. I'll go get you a coffee cup.
Thank you. That's not one of my better days either, Evan.
you seen Rosanna?
No, she's probably at the campus by now. So I guess you're excited about your mom marrying Alexander Cabot, huh? I mean, you're the man who brought Cabot account to M&A. He's not likely to move that business now that you're going to become his new son, so to speak.
Good morning, Jason.
Isn't it odd? I have a thought that you were the paperboy come to collect. And obviously you're not. Come in. I was gonna head up last night, but it got late, and Iva convinced me to stay over and head back up this morning. So, have you heard from Tom and Margot?
No, I haven't.
Well, I hope they're enjoying their vacation. They certainly did deserve it, although I wouldn't pick Cape Cod, in particular this time of year. Ivy, you have company.
Oh, the money's right on the... Oh. John, good morning.
Good morning.
I didn't know you were going to stop by.
Obviously.
I just came by to put this envelope under the door. I didn't know that you were here.
I just got back. As a matter of fact, I was going to take a shower and get dressed and head right on into the office.
I've wasted a trip. All it says in here anyway is when you get back, take the rest of the day off.
Oh, that is very nice, Mrs. Walsh. Thank you. But since I'm back, I'm just going to come right on in. I've got a lot of work to do.
I do like your style, Neil. Since I'm here, can I come in? Can I have a look at your apartment?
May I come in?
Name the toughest thing to clean in your bathroom.
That slippery slime on my tub. That grimy gunk on my shower walls. On my shower door, that stuff.
Introducing Comet Bath Spray, the new bath spray that cleans the toughest kinds of grime. Comet Bath Spray thoroughly cleans tough soap scum and hard water stains, even in bathtubs and on shower walls.
It even cleaned that nasty drip mark thing.
New Comet Bath Spray. Comet sprays the tough stuff away.
For years, something stopped me from buying Dawn. This, a piece of fruit, stood between me and the best way to clean grease. But I'm a lemon nut, just love the smell. So I gotta have a lemon liquid. But there wasn't any lemon Dawn.
Until now. Introducing Lemon Scent Dawn. New Lemon Scent Dawn breaks up grease, takes it away, and helps keep it away.
Lemon, Dawn, now we're talking.
New Lemon Scent Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Miss Buckley!
Conrad!
They had a love affair with butter, but cholesterol ended that romance until...
William! I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. The taste you love without the cholesterol.
Only one children's vitamin has the fun shapes and great Flintstones taste kids love. Flintstones, complete with the vitamins and minerals kids need.
It's absolutely charming already, Neil.
Thank you very much.
I like these townhouses. Barbara Ryan lived in one.
Yes, I know.
And somehow it's very It's very you already. Although I wasn't sure that...
Well, I'll be happy to show you the rest of it when it's finished. I haven't done the bathroom or the bedroom yet, so I'll save the full tour till then.
Look at that clock. I haven't seen a clock like that since I was a kid.
Well, I realize those have gone out of style, but that holds a lot of sentimental value for me.
Yeah? Oh, there were clocks like that in the school, my grammar school, in every room. Tick-tock. Reproving one. Oh, well, unhappy times. Now, this is beautiful. Amalfi Coast, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I like that. Beautiful. It's not signed. Who is it?
I did it when I was studying in Italy.
You did that?
Yes.
My heavens, if you could do work like this, why did you go into commercial art?
Because of the several other dozen artists who can do it better than I can. To be perfectly honest, there are things in life that I want that a starving artist in Europe just can't afford.
But do you paint now? Do you still paint for yourself?
Sometimes.
Any regrets about being a starving artist?
Yeah, every once in a while when I see an extraordinary work by a young artist, I try hard not to live with regrets.
Yeah. I've noticed that about you, dear. I envy you. Well, I'm off to work.
Thank you very much for coming by. And I guess I'll see you very soon.
Yes, you will. Goodbye. Oh, here.
Thank you. No! I was so nervous that you were going to turn on the shower and just waltz out here in your towel.
No, fortunately, our dear sister's dulcet tones came wafting down the hallway before I had a chance.
Well, so long, Cal. Thanks for the coffee, sis.
Sure.
I'll see you with the Mona Lisa.
Adios, Evan.
You gonna tell me then what's been bugging you?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Evan so subdued. You know, when a young fellow starts acting like this, it's usually a romantic problem.
I have a feeling that Rosanna is at the heart of it. No pun intended.
I reckon Hutch is in there somewhere, too.
Yeah, maybe. It's really strange. Last night, when Evan was getting ready to take Rosanna back to the farm, he insisted that I come along. Now, why wouldn't he want to be alone with her?
Hey, I'm the last person to ask about a relationship. Tell you one thing, though. Being here last night, talking this stuff out with you, it's been a big help.
I'm glad. Can I get you another cup of coffee?
Well, thank you, but don't you have to go to work?
Not yet, I don't, and I'm having another cup myself.
Well, as long as you're up.
Hey, how about sneaking over to a fashion show later today?
Afraid fashion's not really my speed.
All right, enough said. But you know, you're going to be missing out on a lot of lovely models, including Julie Wendell. It's a cocktail show. It's after business hours.
Well, it's tempting, but Lila is going to be singing there again. You know, dang, how things change. I mean, it was just a year ago.
That was a year ago. You know, looking back's not going to help a thing. You once told me, Cal, try to look ahead, and with any luck, by this time next year, things are going to be a hell of a lot better.
I said that?
Yes, you did.
Well, good for me. Here's to it.
Well, I'm just going to take a shower and
You
get
don't
out
have to
of here.
rush out. Really, I'm not going anywhere.
Well, no, I actually have a lot of work to do on the Harper case.
Well, I certainly hope you put them all away, Jason.
Well, thanks. Say, kiddo, that was pretty considerate of you last night. Give your mom and me nearly 4 hours of uninterrupted sleep between feedings. You see, I kept hearing him, and Iva was in the bedroom, so every time...
Jason, please don't explain.
Okay.
Where's Hazel?
She'll be in later.
So, Aaron, are you all ready to become a model, to make your debut as a model?
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have to go in for rehearsals, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'd be happy to drive him over to the Mona
No, no, that's okay. I'll take him myself.
You up to it?
Oh, I feel fine. I feel just fine. I mean, this is our first fundraiser, and I want to go.
Think we should sit together?
Sure.
You want to explain about Jason being here?
I have no problem with that whatsoever. It was late. He was tired. He had a long drive ahead of him. I invited him to stay. He did. He slept on the sofa. End of story.
Well, the next time you ask somebody to stay over, maybe you ought to give me a call, and then I won't walk in right in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that goes both ways, you know. I would like you to call before you decide just to pop in. And for the record, I tried to call you at home. I got your machine. I didn't leave a message because I assumed you were at Lucinda's.
Now, for sinus sufferers, the makers of full prescription strength Actifed introduce new Actifed Sinus, daytime, nighttime. The only sinus relief system that makes it simple to treat sinus pain right, day and night. The daytime formula breaks up sinus congestion so you can breathe without making you drowsy. The nighttime formula is maximum strength, so you can rest.
Your sinus is better?
Oh, yeah.
New Actifed Sinus, daytime, nighttime. Treat sinus pain right, day and night.
There's never been a tissue like new Ultra Soft Puffs.
It's amazing. This is like a powder puff. I have just discovered something that is really great.
4 out of 5 people prefer the softness of new Puffs over the leading regular tissue.
This is softer tissue.
Here. It's really, really soft. Oh, that is soft.
Soft enough to make you switch?
Once you use Puffs, you'll never go back to anything else. The whole brand is history. I am definitely switching to Puffs.
Switch to new Ultra Soft Puffs. So soft, they're like first aid for your sore nose.
Nobody takes my Puffs.
Introducing Maxwell House Light. It tastes as rich as Maxwell House coffee, but only has half the caffeine. So rich, you'll just think of it as Maxwell House. New Maxwell House Light. All the rich taste, half the caffeine.
Why do Hershey's Kisses have such a cute shape? Because they are born that way. Little Hershey's Kisses. Big chocolate taste.
Most newscasts assume you only have so much room in your tiny little brain for news. What about those of you with brain to spare? Bigger news or bigger brains?
While you're in physical therapy, I'll wait for you here.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to know that last night it meant a lot to me.
It meant a lot to me, too. But we live in different worlds now. I have my life and my profession in New York, and you have your life here, with all sorts of exciting possibilities.
Maybe. But that doesn't make last night any less important. Hi.
Hey, hi, Holden.
Jessica, Duncan, I want you to meet Marcia McKay.
Hi,
Very
Marcia.
nice to meet you.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you,
Hello.
too.
Hello.
Would you excuse Holden and me for a second? I want to talk to him.
Certainly.
Thanks.
It's nice to see you still taking such an interest in one of your patients, Doctor.
Oh, well, Holden's no longer my patient. I was on vacation, and he had called me, and he sounded troubled, so I thought I'd fly out and help.
Well, that makes you even more remarkable.
Thank you.
The part of Scott Eldridge is being played today by Christopher Cass.
Well, hi. Hi. You in here so early. You're not supposed to be here. Models aren't asked to be here until 11.
I knew that,
Uh-huh.
but Caleb had to talk to Lieutenant McCloskey, so he dropped me off. Well, what are you doing here after 10 o'clock? I thought you'd be hard at work for the Dragon Lady.
Well, I checked in, and she wasn't in her office breathing fire yet. So I decided to come down and get a cup of my mom's free coffee. Can I pour you one?
Oh, bless you. I'd love it. Thanks. I'm sorry. I should have called you last night to tell you I wasn't coming home.
Oh, honey, I did not expect you to come home last night. It was Caleb's first night back. So I trust you had a wonderful, lovely, romantic evening?
Well, it didn't exactly start out that way, but it did end up very nice.
Well, what happened to make it things wrong?
Same old thing. Caleb's jealousy. But, oh, it's official, by the way. He heard. He's on the Oakdale Police Department now. He says he's going to try to get a grip on this jealousy thing, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Once you're married, you don't have to worry, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know about that, Lisa. And I made it clear to him last night, I will not marry a man who is possessive and jealous. I just won't do it.
Here you go.
Thank
Glass
you
okay?
very much. Yes, great. So you're coming to the fashion show?
Oh, I wouldn't miss an opportunity to watch you strut your stuff.
Smooth talker. You're going to bring that beautiful creative art director that Lisa's so crazy about?
I'd love to, but unfortunately, she's out of town.
Oh.
Well, I think the lineup's finally going to work. I'm so glad that you were here to replace Ellie.
Oh,
I'm
It's all right.
sorry.
It's okay. As a matter of fact, I spoke to Ellie. She sends all her love and her luck. She knows she won't need it, though. The show will be a smash.
Oh, let's hope so.
Easy for her to say. I'm just lucky I have two expert volunteers here like Graham and Nancy to help me with those quick changes.
Speaking of experts, I would love to lend a hand if you need it.
Now, there's a phone with high interest if I've ever heard it.
Very funny. I'll get you for that. Anybody want coffee?
No,
Decaf?
no, thanks. No, thanks. I got to check on something. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
I'll lend you a hand. No interest.
Is a certain handsome architect coming to the show?
Well, I hope so. He called me last night and said he'd be finishing up in Chicago sooner than he expected.
Oh, good. Evan.
Hi.
Your mother tells me that you're taking her apartment.
Well, I haven't decided yet, Ellen. That's why I haven't said anything to you, but I'll be sure to give you plenty of notice.
I assume you've invited Rosanna to the fashion show?
Well, no, I wasn't sure about her schedule, so, anything I can do?
Yeah, why don't you get some coffee and then you can go to... Hi! Excuse me. I had no idea you'd be back so early.
Well, my plans changed, and Archie said you'd be here, so I decided to stop by and say good morning and wish you well.
Some juice drinks are just 10% juice. Okay if you have a 10% kid. Some are only 50% juice. Fine for half a kid. But Juicy Juice is 100% juice for 100% kids. Like yours. Some juice drinks like High C have just 10% juice. Some like Tropicana Twisters have less than 50% juice. But Juicy Juice is made with 100% real fruit juices. Of course, you can see that.
I wasn't due for another 2 weeks. Suddenly there I was, having a cesarean. David was wonderful. And when it was all over, I had this perfect little person. And a lot of pain. Later I was kind of surprised when the doctor gave me Tylenol. With all the other choices they have, but the Tylenol made me feel better. So I could put my mind on more important things.
Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
When you smiling, yeah, when you smiling, the whole world.
It's hard to smile when your teeth hurt. So before your dog gets tooth and gum disease caused by tartar buildup, start him on great-tasting Milk-Bone dog biscuits. Milk-Bone is scientifically shown to help fight tartar buildup and bad breath. Give your dog something to smile about.
Oh, when you smiling.
Every day, Alan Michael Spaulding is living on the edge. Every day, he's getting closer to the justice he deserves. And every day, you're getting closer to his moment of truth. And the one day you think nothing is going to happen is the day that it will. Quick, turn on the light. Guiding light tomorrow.
Who will win the Miss USA pageant? Live Friday, February 19th.
Just give me some warning so I can explain it to Emily. Then we'll go to Lucinda and tell her we're the half-brother and sister she never even bothered to meet.
Neil?
Hi.
When did you get back?
Earlier this morning.
Oh, well, I'm glad Lucinda's not here to cramp my style.
No, don't get carried away, honey. She's only in Olivia's office.
Whoops. Did she ask where I was?
Several times. Thelma told her you were in so early you left to take care of some outside business. She bought it.
Well, because it's the truth. I was in at 9, Lucinda wasn't.
Yeah, I know, because she was at my house, dropping off a note telling me I could take the rest of the day off.
What is that magic charm you have? Oh, why didn't you take her up on it?
I would have missed seeing you.
Feelings mutual. Hey, did you get my messages?
Both of them. They tickled my ivories.
Well, I meant to tickle something else.
Oh, now.
Lucinda, I know the only reason that BRO is getting such great publicity is because of Barbara Ryan's connections at the Argus and the City Times, but...
Darling, possibly Barbara's talent has something to do with it. You back? You taking care of your outside work, Scott?
Yes. Olivia, not to worry. You're going to have great publicity once your show opens in New York. I promise.
I hope so, Scott. I mean, this is my best work to date.
I'd agree with that.
You know, I'd really give anything if I could see what Barbara's showing today.
I have an idea, Scott. Why don't you wangle an invitation from your mother? Or even Connor?
I don't need to wangle anything from anyone. I have a ticket. I'm going as a guest, not as spy. Clear?
Clear? Well, what's clear to me is that you happen to work for Worldwide. Now, hidden cameras are not required, but you could come back with a little information. Right? Right.
My answer's the same.
Sorry, darling. Excuse me just a moment. Both of you ladies, I would like to have a little word.
Of course.
With Scott.
I can't believe Barbara's show is so important to you.
Never mind Barbara's show. I want to talk about you. Where were you, by the way, when I came to work at 9:15? Out taking care of personal business on my time?
And I'm surprised you feel that way after I saw you leave the Mona Lisa last night with your ex-husband.
MJ is napping. Aaron is out for a walk with Hazel. Please let me fix your proper breakfast.
Oh, well,
please.
thanks, but I should really just finish this coffee and get going.
Oh,
Listen, I'm sorry about opening the door to John in a state of undress.
Please do not apologize.
Well, I don't want to cause any more trouble between you.
No, John did that. John did that when he told Mama the truth about Aaron. He ignored my feelings, and now I don't know if Mama's ever going to forgive me. So every time I see her, I resent John. I don't trust him.
Okay, I understand, but you got a beautiful, beautiful little boy in there. And it's pretty obvious that John's still pretty attracted to you.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think he's pining away for me. I happen to know that he's spent a few nights with his ex-wife. Oh, hi. Duncan, come in. Hi.
Oh, Jason.
Hello there. Hi.
You'd be on your way back to Chicago.
Well, plans changed slightly, partner. I'm heading up there now.
Why don't you sit down, be comfortable?
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Oh, she feels great. We just had our checkup with Dr. Sammy.
Great.
Now, if he could just have the baby for me.
Oh, yeah, I like that idea.
So we thought we'd stop by to see the new baby and Aaron.
Oh, well, MJ is napping, and Aaron is out for a walk with Hazel.
Oh, well. You know, it was really a pleasure handling Aaron's adoption for you. Remember how nervous you were?
Well,
I can imagine you're relaxed now, knowing that everything is legal, the adoption and everything.
Hello.
Iva, it's Kurt. How you doing? Listen, Barbara thinks that the models need Jennifer and Aaron for one rehearsal before the show. Can I come by and pick him up? Oh, he is? Great. All right. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, I'm going to go pick up Aaron for the rehearsal, but Iva's going to bring him by later for the show.
Oh, that's
After Jason Benedict leaves for Chicago, of course.
Thanks.
So, where'd these beauties come from?
These are from Hank Elliott. I tell you, it's very special to be able to premiere my line with his this time. And you and Connor made that happen.
Well, I'm just glad you're back on the team. Only designer I'd ever worked with was Olivia, so I had no idea it could be a pleasure. Having dinner again with you sometime soon would be a pleasure, too.
Well, after all this craziness is over, I'd like that very much.
Great. See you later.
Okay.
Everything under control here?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Now, I really have a feeling that old Lucy is giving my Scott a really hard time. She kept staring at him last night, all while he was having dinner with me.
Why didn't you just quit?
I
You wouldn't have a problem getting another
He doesn't
job.
want to do that. Look, he's got a 3-year contract. He's as stubborn as I am. I think old Lucy's met her match. Hey, wait a minute. Don't do that. I'm crazy.
Hey, everything's coming along nicely here.
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to tell you that Cal may be by later as a guest of mine, if that's all right.
Good. I think we can handle a few last minutes, yes?
Oh, what about Rosanna?
I don't think so.
Well, I hope you can make it back for the show. It's a very important day for me.
Well, I'll try. Depends on what's going on at the site. Well, this showbiz stuff's exciting. I've never been around it very much.
Really? What about that model friend of yours from Chicago, Veronica?
You got a memory like an elephant. In which case, you should remember that I only saw Veronica socially.
Oh, that's supposed to make me feel better?
It's for Miss Barbara Ryan.
Oh, sure, I'll take these.
All right.
Darling, would you give him the tip, please?
Oh, aren't they pretty?
What is it, honey? After Hal went undercover, he always signed his cards H.
More tea, Daddy?
Sure, honey. Fill her up.
A short while ago, Mike Ward had a headache, but he couldn't postpone his tea party with one of the town's best hostesses, so he took a Motrin IB. The same medicine as in the Motrin doctors have prescribed for years, but in non-prescription strength. And now that his headache's gone, he can concentrate on the things that really matter.
Good tea, huh, Daddy?
It's excellent tea, Becky. Excellent.
Motrin IB, the relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength.
A quick reminder. Lubriderm lotion heals your dry skin and protects it. Remember, the one created for dermatologists is the one that heals and protects. See you later, alligator.
Now for your bath, Lubriderm introduces the Loofah Bar with natural loofah to gently exfoliate for softer, smoother skin. See you later, alligator.
There's only one chocolate that tastes as smooth as silk. Dove chocolate. Pure, rich, smooth. Silk becomes chocolate. Dove, slowly blended to a texture so fine, it makes ordinary chocolate seem ordinary. Dove and Dove Dark, pure silk chocolate.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Tonight,
Pull over!
cops. A lone cop walks the line.
You take him.
Between life and death to bring down a cop killer. An all-new Top Cops. Then, they're being raped, tortured, and murdered. The women of Bosnia. What can be done to help them? One heroic story on an all-new Street Stories after Top Cops tonight.
This is CBS.
And the winning numbers from Lotto last night, 11, 12, 36, 44, and...
Don't lose the news. Your favorite Cairo programs are now on tunnel-resistant FM 100.7 Cairo FM.
When Jeff's girlfriend disappeared,
Diane!
he imagined the worst.
He's gone, Jeff. You just have to learn to accept that.
And then
Hello, Jeff. I'm the man you're looking for.
he lived it.
Where's Jeff?
To find out everything. You must experience what she experienced.
Is he dead?
Jeff Bridges, Kiefer Sutherland, Nancy Travis.
No!
The Vanishing, rated R. Starts tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
Babies can't tell you how important their good health is, but we can. Every baby deserves a healthy start, but not every baby gets one. You can help. Join the Cairo March of Dimes Walk America. Form a team. Call and sign up today. Walk on April 24th for healthier babies.
Tom and Roseanne Arnold join us next Sally.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Barbara, it has to be a mistake, darling. Lisa.
To can of soda, 2 scoops that taste too good to pull yourself away. 2 scoops that taste too good in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
catch of the day. Chunky, the big soup, brings you New England clam chowder. Stupendously succulent clams, prodigious pieces of potato, blended together in a tremendously rich, creamy broth. Though the chunks are big enough for a fork, use a big spoon to get every deliciously satisfying bite. Chunky New England clam chowder. Soup so big, it eats like a meal.
Miserable sinus and nasal congestion? If you think prescription-strength medicine will bring you relief, you're right. And now Tavis D in its full prescription strength is available without a prescription. Tavis D, 1 tablet, 12 hours, no prescription.
If these laxatives work, why should you consider Docalax? Because only Docalax has this special comfort coating designed to protect your stomach. And more doctors recommend Docalax than X-Lax and Correctol combined. Experience the comfort of Docalax.
Yes, Thelma? Ah, our architect is here to see us. Send him in.
Royce, good to see you again.
Shal, how are you? Duncan,
hello,
always a pleasure.
We're very eager, my partners and I, to hear what you have to say, and we hope it's going to be something specific.
Of course, that's why I'm here.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll be back.
No, stay. I may want to have Mr. Keller's tower incorporated into the Argus layout, so just stay and listen.
Mrs. Walsh, I came here to tell you that I plan to have a complete set of blueprints and a scale model finished in 2 to 3 months.
Well, but before we're transported with Delight, I just have a question to ask you. How come? How is it possible that you, Mr. Keller, who were unable to give us a time frame, not the end of the summer, not the end of the century, you're suddenly able to tell us 3 months?
I had thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am pleased, but I'm just curious, and it makes me wonder as to what has maneuvered you into this new position. Is it another commission? Is it more money? Because if you think that you can skimp on our tower, you must think again. Think again. You're getting top dollar. It must be top priority. And our tower must have the care and attention that it deserves.
That has always been my intention.
I hear my handsome nephew's going to be modeling today.
Yeah, and he's not at all concerned about it, not one bit. What time is Aaron's big debut? Oh, well, Kirk's coming any minute to take him to rehearsal, and then I'm going to take him back for the show.
Well, why don't we save him the trip? You'd rather go with your Uncle Holden anyway, right? See?
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me get his coat.
That's okay, I'll get it.
It's amazing to see the bonding between those two. Yeah, I know. And now that you know, I'm sure you understand why I dread the day. I mean, when he hears the truth about Aaron. I know. But he's in no condition to deal with it right now. Excuse me. Sure. Oh, you've been replaced.
Oh, what happened?
Marcia and Holden are going to take him and bring him back.
Okay, well, I'll wait to see Sir Aaron in action.
All right.
See you later.
All right, bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, goodness. Leave the door ajar for Hazel. She's going to be back from shopping. You want some coffee?
I'd love some.
Okay.
So is MJ asleep?
Yeah.
Did I tell you I spoke to Ellie twice yesterday? She wants to see the little guy in person.
Oh. Well, Kirk, that's very hopeful.
Not really. She made it clear that if getting back together depends on starting a family, she's not ready, and quite frankly, may never be.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so am I. But I just can't accept her terms. I mean, she refuses to share a very important part of any marriage, so... I don't know. I see you here with Aaron, MJ. No husband, but you're a very proud and happy mother. And I'll tell you something. I really respect you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because no other pain is like your arthritis pain.
With the help where it hurts.
Now there's aspirin-free Bayer Select Pain Relief for arthritis pain.
With the help where it hurts. With Bayer Select.
Made with a non-aspirin ingredient shown to effectively relieve that aching, throbbing pain. Reach for new Bayer Select Pain Relief for arthritis pain, because all pain is not the same.
What's ruby red, easily stashed away, and makes you look good fast? Yes, again, it's the Dirt Devil Broom Vac. Its powerful revolving brush tackles the toughest messes, and it's small enough to fit anywhere. So get the Dirt Devil Broom Vac and spruce up.
You know, I can still remember the very first candy given to me by my grandfather. It was Werther's Original, and I was 4. I had a little trouble opening that shiny golden wrapper, but then, well, I'll never forget that first taste. Sweet and creamy and just plain good. But there was something else, too. I remember feeling I must be somebody very special when my grandpa gave me his wonderful butter candy. So, now I'm the grandfather. And what else would I give my little grandson but my Werther's Original? He's somebody special, too.
Well, calling off the detectives and giving Lily some time to heal, this represents real progress for you.
Yeah. Great. Only problem is it doesn't deal with what I feel inside. Absolute terror that Lily is not coming back again. It's funny being back in this room. All the times you admonished me, you said I better tell Lily before somebody else does. You're right.
Was telling the truth a factor at all, do you think, in this relationship with the young man you were telling me about, Scott?
Oh. No, that was ill-fated from the start.
Because of the age difference?
Yes, of course. And also because it was at work. I don't like that at work. I felt that he was just interested in what he wanted. I should have paid attention to my instincts, right?
Sound familiar? Anticipating the worst, not trusting someone else's motives. What if he really cared for you?
Really cared for me? No. He blackmailed me, he got what he wanted. And then he said it was because I didn't trust him.
Maybe he was right. It's been a pattern for you, hasn't it? Fear of rejection, fear that everyone you love will leave you.
I rest on my record.
Even so, I think we are getting close to some hard truths here, Lucinda. About this fear of rejection, which you know began when your mother sent you to live with your father.
I know. And replaced me with a new son and a new daughter. And didn't give a damn how I felt or what was happening to me.
Is that why you've never bothered to locate the half-brother and the sister?
I don't care about them. My mother loved them so much, she can just keep them. I don't care about them. I want to be better for Lily's sake. After all these years, the thought of them, I just hate even the thought of them.
I got your message and came right over. After this morning, we gotta be even more careful about seeing each other.
No kidding. I'm sorry Lucinda gave you such trouble about the timetable for your tower.
No problem. That's only what I would expect from Gloria's daughter.
Hey, I'm Gloria's daughter, too, remember? I gave it a lot of thought today, Royce. I saw that side of Lucinda you seem to know so well. She's really riding Scott today, and then she tried to turn on us.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't say I'm surprised. So why did you need to see me?
I know how important this tower is to you. I want you to finish it. I'll feel guilty about misleading Lucinda. I'll live with it and not telling Scott the whole truth. You've got your 3 months.
When will Royce be back, Time? No. No message. Just tell him I called. He knows where I am.
The rehearsal's starting. You go ahead. I need to make a phone call.
How are you holding up?
That's the question of the day. Hey, Larry, it's Evan. Listen, have you heard anything about, from that lab on the DNA test?
All right, ladies, after Lila finishes her song, you'll bring the kids down the ramp. There'll be a brief description and hopefully tumultuous applause. And then you can turn out and go.
Am I prejudiced, or is he just not the cutest little kid?
Yes, he is the cutest little kid, and yes, you are prejudiced.
It's interesting. With his red hair, he looks a lot like Julie.
I'm so proud of you. You did such a good job. Yes, you did.
Barbara, did you hear from Jason about the flowers?
Yes, I did. He found the florist shop in Chicago. Hal ordered the flowers for me the first week of November.
Well, there you go. It just shows that Hal was thinking of you and the show even then.
Wait a second. I didn't think of this before. The first week of November, I hadn't even set the date for this show.
You know the feeling.
Plane's late. Kids are expecting me. Pressure's terrible, so I have more than just a headache. I have stomach upset at the same time. That's a sick-to-your-stomach headache.
Now there's relief for the sick-to-your-stomach headache. New Excedrin Dual with 2 medicines for dual relief. A maximum-strength aspirin-free pain reliever for headaches, plus a soothing antacid for stomach upset from acid indigestion.
Today's pressures are tough, but so is Excedrin Dual.
New Excedrin Dual. Relief for the sick-to-your-stomach headache.
Hey, why'd you stop?
My lips feel dry and cracked. I need Blistex. Me too.
Blistex really works. It's because of the moisture, isn't it?
Blistex has an advanced moisture system because medicated Blistex ointment is the only leading brand that contains moisture. And the medication in the moisture penetrates to relieve dry, cracked lips.
I never go anywhere without Blistex. We'll never go anywhere just standing here.
Say goodbye to dry with Blistex Advanced Moisture System.
The folks who make sugar would like you to spend the next few seconds reading the back of your artificial sweetener package. Interesting, huh?
Pure natural sugar, a sweetener only nature could make.
We took whole roasted almonds, covered them in pure milk chocolate, and a thin candy shell to get...
Ta-da! New M&M's almond chocolate candies.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand. Sorry, fellas, I'm new here.
Guess who's coming to CBS?
Norm!
Friday, the guy who plays Norm on Cheers joins Bob.
My name is George Wendt. Norm!
A special new Bob Friday. When Dr. Quinn and Sully investigate the source of poison water,
I'll shut you down.
it brings them close to danger and even closer to each other. Dr. Quinn. Then it's time to get down as the hottest stars in country music gather in Nashville for a very special tribute to Dolly Parton. A country music celebration on a down-home Saturday.
Some things belong in a box, like hats, mail, maybe even TV dinners. But why should you settle for news in a box? Well, tonight, you won't have to. Don't miss Cairo's News Outside the Box, beginning tonight at 5 here on Channel 7.
Lisa, after Hal went undercover, whenever he sent me flowers, he always signed the cards with an H. Who else could know that? The Harpers.
In that case, you've got to call up Joe Bailey or Jason Benedict. He's the
Kirk
one.
said that Jason was over at Ives. Maybe I can catch him over there.
Barbara okay? She seems a little shaky.
Oh, well, I'm sure everything's fine. Just a little note that came with the flowers. She's fine.
What's up with Barbara?
Nothing. She's fine.
I certainly respect that woman for going through this pregnancy all by herself.
Oh, yes. Yes, she's a strong person.
Barbara, tell me exactly what's on the card.
I know today will be another success in a long line of successes. Wish I could be there to share the kudos. Love, H.
I understand how that could shake you up, but it just couldn't possibly be Hal. Who's the florist?
The Petersons. It's like a message from the grave.
There's got to be a logical explanation to this, and I'm going to check into it and get back to you. But in the meantime, just don't share this with anyone, okay?
Whatever you say.
Thanks. Darling, what did he say?
He said he was going to look into it.
Well, thanks for the coffee. I got to get back to the site. Good luck with the show, Julie.
Oh, thank you. Hope you'll come by and see it for yourself.
Well, I'm sure going to give it my damnedest.
All right.
So I hear things are getting pretty serious between Emily and the architect.
I hope so. Earl deserves a break.
When you come back, Mr. Keller, I can promise you one terrific fashion show.
You're the star of the only show I want to see.
Oh, vice versa. Bye.
Stuart, I was on my way to a meeting with Lucinda, but Archie had some messages for you, so I thought I would drop by personally.
Why, thank you, Cal.
This is for Connor. I think I'll hand deliver this.
Okay.
Message for you, miss.
Hey, well, you must be the highest paid messenger in Oakdale.
I reckon I am. So for a tip, I'll settle for a cup of coffee.
You got it. This way.
Listen, I don't have to tell you this. I'm very concerned. I always have been about your well-being. You know that, don't you?
Yes, John.
Yeah.
You've proved that a couple times through the years.
Yeah. I was very worried when you lost Casey, and then when Cal came into your life, I thought everything was going to be fine.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be fine, too, but it's just not going to work.
There's no chance of the two of you...
Oh, John, I wouldn't have given back the ring if I thought there was a chance with us. You know, in my heart, I know things aren't going to work out, you know, so I might as well face that now than later.
Yes. I hear the same thing from Iva.
Yeah, but there's a big difference. You've got a baby.
Yeah.
But hey,
I do.
thanks for still caring.
How'd your physical therapy go?
Great. Lola said I only need to come once a week now.
Oh, great.
Oh, hi, John.
Oh, Holden.
Hey, we're just about ready to head over to Iva's. Any message I can give her for you?
No, I don't think so. Well, you could tell her, you know, if she doesn't feel like driving Aaron to the rehearsal, I'd be glad to do it for us. Excuse me.
Sure.
Yeah, John Dixon. Oh, fine. No, you can put it through here. That's good. Hello?
John,
Yeah, what can I do for you?
am I not on the board of the hospital? Am I not one of the largest contributors, both personally and in terms of my corporation, to the hospital? I am, correct?
Yes, that's true. What's the point?
Well, today is the first major fundraiser for the new AIDS unit, and I have not been invited. Don't you think that's strange?
Oh. Well, I certainly don't have to explain that to you, do I?
I'm afraid you do, my darling.
Well, it's Barbara Ryan's show. I mean, it's all her fashions, all her work. She had approval of the guest list. Naturally, she's not going to invite you. She thinks you and Olivia are competition.
Barbara's paranoia is well documented. But this is a major hospital function. No one should see anyone as competition.
Now, look, don't get all crazy about it, okay? It's going to be fine. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Morning, Lucinda.
Hello, my darling. Oh, while I think of it, did Lisa tell you that she's agreed to give me the same rate in the Argus that Jessica's brother gave to Cal?
Aye, she has, and I've confirmed it. All you have to do is come up with a 4-page spread that matches Cal.
And I'm going to do that. Thelma, would you send in Neil, please, as soon as possible? Why don't we sit down at the table?
Right.
Have our coffee.
Lucinda, I just got off the phone with Sean. I have those numbers you
Just
want.
put them on my desk. All right, I'm busy.
Yes, Mrs. Walsh?
My dear. Do you remember, I'm so glad you came to work today, when we talked about the 4-page layout in the Argus? Do you remember the special thing that we were going to do?
Sure.
The layout? Well, bring it in. I want to see it now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I understood you to say to wait for an okay from you before going any further.
Oh, no, I never said... I know I never said that.
Yes, you did. I was at that meeting.
Excuse me, I didn't ask you for any comment. Well, I'm embarrassed. What are you waiting for? Get out and do it. Go and get it. By the end of the day, I want to see the whole layout on my desk. Okay.
The Carltons have always loved Freedent. They love how it won't stick to their dental work. But since they've discovered our new Winter Fresh flavor, things have cooled off considerably. That is, at least as far as their breath is concerned. Because after all, when your mouth feels cooler, your breath feels fresher. So try new Winter Fresh Freedent, a cooler flavor for fresher breath.
With this ripe tomato, I'm going to show you how the Aquafresh Flex Brush helps take care of your gums and your teeth. It has a flexible neck, so no matter how you brush, you can see it's gentle on your gums. Aquafresh Flex for gentle dental care.
If you've got a cold, you are about to experience the shape of things to come. Introducing a new maximum strength cold gel caplet that's easy to swallow. Dristan Cold, the face of relief today. New from the makers of Dristan. Old problem? New freedom. Old problem? New freedom. Introducing New Freedom. New Ultra Thin Maxi. The only one with this new Moisture Lock strip to help moisture stay where it belongs, in the center. Old problem, new freedom. Old problem, new freedom. New freedom, new Ultra Thin Maxi.
Morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Oh, hi.
These are the releases for the models to sign so that Kim can go ahead and videotape the show for WOAK.
Oh, great. Well, I'll take it right up to the model.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of models, don't you have a little model you have to go get?
Oh, that's right. I'm on my way.
Okay.
Take it easy.
I will.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
See you a little later.
I was looking for that. So, how's it going upstairs with the girls? Oh, it's going okay. Although Gianni and Desmond are complaining about being in my cramped little bedroom.
Well, that's just too bad for them. They can't dress for the women.
Don't the women get a vote on that?
They do not. Here, you want to take this to everyone and let them sign?
Yes.
We'll release this.
I will.
All right.
Julie, if they have any questions, I'll be here for a little while.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing over there? What? Wait, just a minute.
How you doing, little mother?
Oh,
Pretty good.
well, Mother, I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You are one. Hi there. Well, what are you doing back here? Not that I'm not happy to see you again.
No,
but...
I had to get out of the office. Lucinda's on a rampage.
Oh,
This is the most exciting place in town, so I thought I'd come back.
great. Now, I want you to make my day. Tell me that you told her you're going to quit your job. Huh? Right? You did. You did.
No. But if she keeps pushing me, I might.
Oh.
She even turned on Neil today.
Neil, I didn't know she was back. Why did you invite her to the show?
Well, I'd love to. But why don't you extend an invitation, personally?
All right. I'll have to run that by Barbara, and if she says yes, then I will. I will.
Great. Cal.
Hey, Scott.
Hi. I thought you were supposed to be in a meeting with Lucinda and Duncan.
Oh, for crying out loud. I kind of let it slip. I guess I better get over there, huh?
Yeah, well, don't forget to throw your Stetson in first. She's in a bad mood.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm going to try and get back.
Oh, sure.
Do me a favor. Don't tell her I'm here.
You're covered.
Well, I know that shootout by Lucinda looked well.
I'm here for the BRO show. I'm sorry I'm late. My flight from Chicago was delayed.
Oh, we're just glad you're here. And your name is?
Veronica Riley?
Oh. Well, you're friends with a very good friend of mine, Royce Keller.
Yes, I am.
Hi.
Cal, I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I just came by to drop off a few things. I'll try and get back and hear you sing.
Oh.
How you doing?
Okay. How you doing?
Oh, just trucking on down the line. How's Katie?
Fine. She misses you a lot, though.
Yeah, well, I miss her a lot. A lot of things I miss a lot.
I have nothing against Neil personally.
I gotta run. I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Do you remember what happened last year? Do you remember the show last year? Do you remember Mercy? She came, and what happened? Next thing I know, Olivia's knocked off 2 of my best designs.
Honey, I understand how you feel, but believe me, Neil is a very ethical person. And I would kind of like for her to be here, really, for Scott.
Excuse the interruption, Mrs. Walsh. Hi, Miss McKechnie.
Hi.
These are the rough designs for the Argus layout that I had already started.
Yes, I recognize them. I've seen them, and they're rather rough.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Very, very rough. But it was just to, you know, give a general idea for each client's space and the overall design.
All right, look. As they are now, I cannot show them to my partners, and my partners are waiting. Could you please cancel your lunch plans or whatever? Just work through until I can have a final layout that's presentable.
Well, I have no plans, and I would be happy to work on this until I get your approval.
Oh, Neil, I have some small changes in the invitations for the New York show that I'd like to discuss with you.
Okay.
And Thelma tells me you have a call on line 1 from Lisa Mitchell.
Oh, well, thanks, Olivia. I'll take it in my office.
Take it in here.
I'll take it in here. Hello? Hi, Lisa. Listen, can I call you back after work? I'm absolutely swamped.
Oh, well, of course, I understand. I just wanted you to know that I spoke with Barbara, and she would just love for you to come to the fashion show. Scott will be here, too.
Well, thank you. It's really very tempting, but I have got so much work to do, I'm going to have to pass. Would you tell Barbara I send my gratitude and wish her the best of luck? Okay. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Neil, dear, was that by any chance an invitation to the Barbara Ryan fashion show?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was.
Well, upon reflection, the Argus layout isn't as important as I thought. I think it would be very nice if you accepted that invitation.
In fact, it would be wonderful.
Well, even if I had the time, I wouldn't accept the invitation.
Why in the world not?
Because I work with you. It would be completely unethical.
I didn't think Volume catered to working women, but they've started carrying those soft and flex shoes. Wow, it's like wearing your gym shoes to work. I mean, they look like regular pumps and flats, but they just feel so much better. I guess Volume figures, if you're going to climb the corporate ladder, you might as well be comfortable.
Right now at Volume, soft flexibles are on sale starting at just $9.99, 2 for $17.99. For fashion shoes that feel so much better. Who'd have guessed? Volume.
It's not easy to pull yourself away from a bowl of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Those 2 scoops of raisins taste so good, you'll find that once you start, you can't leave